Day 3, Trust in God. Read Psalm 37 verse 5, Psalm 56 verses 3 and 4, and Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Sometimes following Jesus is really hard and really difficult, especially at the minute where it's COVID-19 and it's a bit more difficult to leave the house. It's not very possible for us to go to church. It's a lot more contained, and we need to it's hard to follow Jesus without being able to meet up with other people that are following Jesus. And it's a journey that's not really like anything else, as it asks for your very best every day. You can't just be a Christian on a Sunday, you have to be a Christian throughout the week as well. And it demands a lot of time and effort and commitment. And Peter knew this would be the case. But I wonder if you've ever stopped to wonder, why did Peter just say yes? Why did Peter just get up and follow Jesus? Knowing that he'd have to leave everything behind, not really knowing much about who Jesus was. All he really knew was that there was something a bit different about Jesus, that he'd never met or seen anyone else like him. Following Jesus isn't like following anyone else. It's not like following a celebrity on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that. It'll cause some real changes in you. It'll cause you to look at yourself and your ideas differently. It'll make you act differently. It'll challenge your thoughts sometimes. And it's quite a costly thing. It's going to cause you to have to change a lot of different things in your life. It asks a lot of you. But the rewards are amazing. The rewards you get from following Jesus are the hope of life after death. It's the peace and the joy that comes from following Jesus and from living your life in such a way. It's this peace regardless of what's going on in your life. It's that joy that nothing can take away from you, no matter what you're going through. It's that hope that there's always something better around the corner. And it means that you'll have to fully put your trust in Jesus. In both those great times where everything's going your way, but also in the bad times and in the hard times where it's difficult to sometimes just even get out of bed in the morning. And I've got to ask you this question: are you ready for that adventure? Are you ready to give your life over to God? Are you ready to trust God with all that you've got? Let's pray. Now, firstly, I want you to thank God. Thank God for all that you have, all that He's given you. And thank God that He's given you this chance to follow Him today. Secondly, I want you to ask God to help you to trust Him, even when things are really difficult and tough. And finally, ask God to surround you with His hope and His peace and His joy, all that comes from following Jesus. So ask God for that now. Ask God just to surround you with that hope, that peace and that joy. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow and we'll hear more about Jesus and more about Peter as well.